Hold on.
Can you start asking?
Yes. Okay, we are going to start our lesson today. First, before we do the lesson, what are we going to do?
Oh, we added
Rules.
Rules. Okay. Let's go around the table so everybody gets a turn. Well, good, you're raising your hand. So I'm going to choose the person raising their hand. What does the first thing say, Jonathan?
Raise your hand to speak.
Okay. Alyssa, what does the second thing say? Remember that?
Listen and follow directions.
Very good. And Jacob, remember we work as a team and we respect each other. Very good. And the last thing, what do we do? Everybody. We clean
Before you leave, clean up.
Clean up. Yes. And I like when you help Miss Sneed. That's great. I guess you're wondering what we're going to do today. You know. Well, I'm not sure you know. So, first to start off, I'm going to give out a number line. These are the number lines that you made a while ago. Jonathan, you didn't make one, so I have one for you. But Alyssa and Jacob did. But I got you one, Jonathan. And what are the numbers on there from 0 to what?
10.
0 to 10. So we made those number lines. And we didn't really do a whole lot more that day. But remember the day, bless you, do you need a tissue? I have tissues over there. If you want to get a tissue, you can. Go get a tissue.
Yeah.
Remember the day we used the alligator heads and it was greater than or less than? Have you ever used those, Jonathan? Okay, well, they had like the mouth on them and they would tell you if a number was greater than or less than. So I'm going to teach you that today. And it's okay if you didn't do that. Alyssa and Jacob have done that. And Jerome, right. So today I want to introduce some things to you. A lot of you have done some math equations. And you have numbers in front of you. I want to give you each one of these.
Of course.
And what is this? Can you guess what this is? If you're relating it to a math equation. What do you think?
Sign.
What do you think, Alyssa? Is he right? Is it an equal sign? We've seen them before, haven't we, with addition and subtraction.
And a plus too.
And we've seen a plus, and we've seen a minus. Excellent. I like that you remembered that. Excellent.
I remember because last time when I was in tutoring, you put equal, minus, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it changes your whole problem if you're adding or subtracting. You're going to get a very different answer. Okay, but today we're going to do something a little different. We're not going to add. We're not going to subtract. But we are going to see about our place value on the number line. We're going to talk about what the number 1 place value is in comparison. What is comparison, to say the number 9. Do you know what compare means, to compare something?
No.
Do you, Jonathan?
I think so. I think I
Well, take a guess. What does compare mean?
Compare means like something like if you compare for your numbers.
Compare your numbers.
Or like your compare before, or you compare for your like your compare for your numbers and you're writing them and stuff like that.
Sure. If I had a group, we do compare numbers. If I have a group
Because if you had it numbers and you put it on the board and it was right there, you would see the stuff like that, then you are doing it.
That's right. We could compare numbers. Comparing numbers makes a big difference. And I do. Let's see. If we have, okay, I can compare a number. I can compare. We have 3 markers here. That could be, would you get me out the number 3?
Can I get number 3?
I'm going to give you a different one. And Jonathan, you're going to do something else for me too, so hold on. Okay, so he put the number 3. Now I have 1 marker. So I need the number 1.
That one.
Okay, and Jonathan, we're going to do one after they do one. You and I are going to do one.
Naya?
Yes, Jonathan, first you and Alyssa are going to do something with these numbers. So you have 3 markers. You have 1. Are they equal?
No.
Alyssa, are they equal? Like, they're not equal. They're not the same. Jonathan, are they equal? So I wouldn't put this here. I wouldn't say 3 equals 1, would
You'll
I?
put
would I put?
equal. No, minus.
But we're not subtracting. We're just saying there's 3 here and there's 1 here. We're comparing. That's the word. We're comparing.
I was gonna say, I'm like, oh.
We're not adding, we're not subtracting. You're right, comparing. That's when these come into play. You remember when you used the alligators with the mouth? Well, these are almost like a mouth. If you look at it this way, Alyssa, the mouth, the big
It's
part,
chopping.
could be a mouth, but
Because if the letter is not good, then he chop it. But if the letter is good, if
well, we're talking about numbers, not letters. But okay.
I saw that before.
you have seen this before. One side would mean less than, and one side with the big mouth opening, and I put the words to help you, is greater than. Would this be right, though? This is, the way this is pointing, it's saying this, number 3 markers, is less than 1 marker. And 1 marker is the greater
I
number.
think.
What do you think?
I think. No.
Could we fix that? How could we fix that?
We could change it like this way.
Thank you. Thank you. I love it. I love when you guys get a concept. That's really good. Right. This is pointing now. Is it correct, Jacob? Is it? Do you think, Jonathan, it's right
I
now?
did it because I was like, oh my god.
You saw it because you could see it, right? You could see, and it is a number too. So when I don't have this here, I want you to be able to see it. Just looks thinking 3 is greater than 1. Okay, so tell me that in your words. I want everybody to say 3
Three
is greater than 1. 3 is greater than 1.
So
Okay.
he ate that. He chopped you like chomp.
He's
chomp,
the big
chomp,
side. He's
chomp.
telling you, I want the most. And he's saying, I got the least. Okay, let's do another equation.
Okay, you could try me.
Okay, well, Jonathan's going to do, well, he did this one with us, but I'll have us, Jonathan and I do it across this way.
Here you go.
Okay,
Your name is
Jonathan.
Naya? Huh? Your name is Naya?
No,
What is it?
no, I'm talking fast. My name is not Anaya. I said Jonathan and I are going to do this. I'm talking too fast. Okay, Jonathan, I want you to get out the number 5. And we're going to put 5 items over here. So you give me the number 5, Jonathan. You guys are going to have to help me and tell me
Yeah,
what
can I
sign we're
have
going to
that?
use.
Oh, I can help you.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, so we have 5, and on this side is going to be the number 2. I need help.
I know.
Would you give me the number 2? Wait, give me the number 2. Give me your number 2 because I need a number. Thank you.
Oh,
Okay, wait. No, you did it last time, so let's let Jacob place it. No, let's let Jonathan because he didn't do it at all. Oh, it's all right. I'm going to have you place the next one. We're going to go in a circle. Jonathan, how would you place this in between to make one say greater and one say less than? That looks good. Why wouldn't that look good? Well, let's examine it. Do you think that's right, Jacob?
I think it's a little bit.
The big side has to be.
I think it's a little
Okay.
bit good.
Okay, I want someone to explain it. Jonathan, explain to me why you put it there.
Because this one has the most.
Has the most, and so number 5. Is number 5 greater than number 2? Is that correct? Wait. 5, it's pointing to 5, is greater than 2. So that would be right for our numbers. You may not always have the items to look at
It
it.
is backwards.
No, it's good that way. It can go that way. You don't have to, my writing may be, but it's good. It's either this way or this way. You won't see writing labels when you have an exam. They won't tell you that. So you have to remember which side is bigger and which side is less.
Now it's his turn.
Okay, Jacob, I'm going to give you one that's different from everybody else. You're going to like it. Okay, I'm going to take this sign away. All the markers.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
You want to get it?
I will need Jacob, I need you to get the number, wait, I need that too. I need you to get the number 2 for your side, for that side. Okay, 2. And over here, I need the number 2. What sign are we going to use? Everybody, what sign?
Equal.
Put your equal in, please. Is that correct? Do you think so, Jonathan?
Yep.
I do. I think 2 is equal to 2.
Give me an easy one.
I did give you, but I wanted everybody to see that we didn't use the equal yet. I wanted to try it.
I want a better one. I don't care.
I'll give you a better one. I'll give you one to challenge you. He wants
Can
one
I
of the
have
greater
one?
than less than. You're going to each do them by yourself.
Now with number.
I want you to also look at the end. We're going to look at our number
What?
lines
Do you
too.
still need this?
No, you can keep that. Okay, Jacob's going to do one more for the greater than less than. Then you're all going to do your own, and then we'll look at our number lines too. Okay. Let's do Jacob. I'll give you one that's a little hard.
No, I guess this gonna be.
Uh-oh, you have to do something hard.
I know you're tired from recess, and I'm sorry, but it's just a little one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need the number 6.
6. I will put mine my 6. No, she said him. You said him.
Yeah, Jacob is. Because you
Jacob
did.
is.
You'll do the next one by yourself. We're all going to get an example. Okay, and I need the number 4. Okay, what sign, which way are you going to put your sign? Let him think about it. You have to put, you want to show which side is greater than with your sign. Which way would you turn it to show your greater side? Well, first tell me which side do you think is greater. Okay, so now you got to remember which way you're going to turn it to show that you think that side is greater. 6 is greater than 4. Very good. Very, very good. You have this on the right side. This is saying, I'm less than. I'm greater than. There's less markers. There's more markers. Okay, you are ready.
It's chop, chop, chop.
Okay, I'm going to show you another way you can look at that on your number lines.
Can I try?
We're not going to do it with this. We're going to just look at our numbers on our number line. We have, what are our numbers? 1 through 10. 1 through 10. I would like you, by looking at your number line, to tell me, let's see, I'll give you each a sign. Give you one, I'll give you one.
You give me one.
Yes, I give you one. Okay. Put your sign down here. I'm going to tell you which number we're going to think about. Okay, if we look at the number 2, everyone look at the number 2. Okay, I want you to put a little pencil mark on the number 2, like a little dot, so we can erase it. Okay, make that a little darker. Put a dot under the number 2. Okay, I got them right here. Okay, put a dot on the, this doesn't have much of an eraser, but I have. Put a dot under the number 2.
I like to color it.
Okay, you can color it in. And then I'm going to choose the number
5.
Well, we'll go with the number 7. Put a dot on the number 7. Okay, I would like you now, is the tricky part, without even using your signs, just tell me in your words and I'll go around. Raise your hand if you think you can tell me. Which number is greater than? Is 2 greater than 7 or 7 greater than 2? Okay, I got a lot of hands up. Alyssa, which is the greater number?
The greater is what number?
We're looking at your dots. Remember, you have 2 and 7.
So this is
That is greater than what? So say it out loud. 7 is greater than
2.
Very good. And you put your sign showing, Jacob chose to put a sign showing that 7 is greater than 2. You could do that. Now that makes me think of something else on that number line. Okay? What hand do you write with? Does everybody write with their right hand? You write with your left?
What do you write with?
You write with your right hand.
I write with this
Okay, so think about the hand you write with.
one. I write with this one. My
That's right. That's your right hand. You're just looking at me the opposite way. Okay, if you go to the right of your number line, do the numbers get greater?
Where do you go?
And when you go to the left,
West.
okay, so which way do they get greater? To the right?
Or to the left?
The left is less, the right is greater. You think so, Jonathan? For every, what if we keep going past 10? Is it going to get greater? And greater, and greater, and greater, and greater? Believe it or not, there's a way you can go from the 0 this way, but we're not looking at those numbers right now. There is a way. You think you start at 0, but guess what? On this side, when you get older and you get into some other math, you're going to get into negative numbers on that side.
Why you say negative?
Negative, it means you're -1, -2, -3, and that's even,
What do that mean?
that means that you have, you don't even have 1, you
I know.
actually owe 1. You have a negative, you're in the negative. You'll see, you'll learn more about it. But for right now, I just want you to know that the number line extends both ways. That's all I want you to remember. But for now, we're just looking at our whole numbers. So know as it goes to the 0, it's less than. As it goes to the 10, it's greater than. Now I'm going to give you your own individual problems, and you'll have to remember that, okay? Okay, and Jonathan, that will be it. We're going to do your own, and you're pretty much, I know you seem very tired. Did you run outside?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Did you have lunch today?
Can I eat my bar?
You can, oh, he can eat your, that's so sweet of you. It's very nice.
He can get one fruit.
Well, we'll see after this. I'll give you some kind of snack if you want before you go home. Okay, let's finish this though. Let's try and finish
Have I
this.
done
I just
this?
want to,
Have I
yeah,
done
this is the end. I want to see you do it by yourself. And then that's it. I just want to see that you can do these numbers by yourself. So I'm going to give you each an example and then see if you can do it. So let's see. I want you to set it up. We're just going to put our number lines up here. Take your symbols. Your greater than, less than
Right
symbol.
here.
And you put your number lines in the right
I
here.
want
You can look at them
less.
if you want to. You can look at them if you want to. Push it up a little so you have room, that's all. If you need to, you can. Okay, I want everyone to take, each one of you is, and I'm going to watch what you're doing. Miss Need's going to watch what you're doing. Okay, don't look at each other's. I want you to take the number 8. Get your number 8. See if you can find 8.
I got 8.
So we will do 8.
Mhm.
And we will do the number 8 and, well, wait till you get your 8. You got your 8. Everybody have an 8? Do you have one or is yours missing? Oh, you got
Are
it.
we supposed to erase it?
Yeah, you can erase that. That's fine.
The
You can
dots-
line it up
dots-
you can line it up right by your number line. That's fine too. Take your 8. It'll help you see. Take your 8. There you go.
I put my numbers aside and
Don't worry about the dots, Jonathan. It's not going to matter. Because we're looking at these numbers. It's okay. And take the number 4. See if you can get 4.
4.
Put it right in front of your number line. Number 8 goes by 8. What do we need?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, where's 4? I'm missing 4.
Well, I'll find you 4 if you don't have it. I have extra numbers underneath my chair here. Let's see. Where did your 4 go? Maybe it fell on the floor. But I'll get you another 4. Here we go. You just use mine.
That's mine. No, it's not.
No, I wrote in blue too. Oh, I wrote in blue too.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, here's a 4. This must be yours. And here's your 6.
I got 4.
Is that
See
not
what it-
crazy? That was yours, Jonathan. That was the rip one. Okay, so everybody has 8 and 4. 8 and 4. Now take your sign and just do it on your own. You don't have to talk. Just do it on your own.
I'm done.
Now you can't. Don't look at how he put it because yours is going to look different. You can't look at his because your
I'm
side.
looking over here.
Okay, but your side's going to look different. Put your sign in. Which one's greater? Which one's less?
What is greater? Oh, I'm saying.
Which number is greater? Which number is less?
Let me think.
Remember the greater one
Choppy chop.
is the big mouth side. The other side's the less. So look at your number first and decide which number. Look at your number line. What did we say? This way goes. Don't even.
Left. And this goes right. So this is.
Well, this is right, that's left. But don't worry about your directions. Just look at your number line and think which way it goes. Yeah. I see that. You're telling me. What are you telling me in this? This is correct. Now say it in your words. You're saying 4. Read it from left to right. You're saying 4 is less than
8.
Thank you. What are you? Oh, where's yours?
You got it.
Oh, what are you saying? 4 is
then
less than
greater than
4. Well, this time, and I've been saying greater than. 8 is greater than 4, or you can say 4 is less than 8. You can do it either way. Which is the greater number? Tell me. Which is the right? So you have it facing the right way. Which is the lesser number? Thank you. And it's facing the right way. When they give you a problem on an exam, like the DAs, when you took the DAs from Ms. Sneed, you took them too. The test that we did on the computer.
Oh.
Do you remember them showing these signs?
Yeah.
And I felt
did
that,
the test with you.
no, you did it with Miss Arata.
Yeah, you did with Miss.
I felt bad because I saw that on your test and we had not covered that yet. So guess what? They're going to give that test again. You will be able,
No.
not anytime recent, but just think about when they do that again, you will be able to answer that question. They'll show that sign and you'll say, I remember Miss Sneed showed me that. And I remember the side with the wide opening is pointing to the greater
That's easy.
number. Yeah, I think it will help you. Okay, I want you to do one more. Now I'm not going to talk at all. This last one, I'm not going to talk at all.
But what about our numbers?
What about your numbers? You have to do more. Yeah, we're going to do more greater than
Are
less
you
than.
going to say the numbers?
Oh, yes, I'll tell you the
That's
numbers.
thank you, God.
I'll tell
You
you.
did
Actually,
that.
we did 1. I want to do 3 in total, so bear with me. You can do this. Put your numbers back together. I'll give you 2 numbers. So we did 8 and 4. We won't do those again. 8 and 4. We're going to do, let's make it a little bit different. We're going to do 1 and 3. Just something real simple. 1 and 3. You tell me which one's greater, which one's less, and use your sign the right way.
That was kind of tricky. Why do your shirt say I'm 2? Look, I'm 2.
I'm 2, T-O-O. It's not the number 2. It means something else. But let's finish this and we'll talk about that. That's language arts. Let's talk about this. Okay, you sure you like yours? Okay, where's your number? 3 and 1.
Why don't we even look at my shirt? It's so cool.
We're not worried about your shirt right now. Okay, 1 and 3. Oh, Jonathan, I like yours. You got it out already. You even lined it up. Very nice. 1 and 3.
Oh my gosh.
You might want to line yours up.
That was easy. I want to get dried right now.
Okay, the number 1 and 3. You put your sign in.
Got it. Ooh, this is hard.
Okay. It's not hard. I mean, you just got to think about it. What do you think? Alyssa, I'm going to have her go first, and she's talking about it.
Why don't we go first?
Because she's on that side and I go around. No, I'm not.
You can start right here.
I could, but I'm going to go this way. So tell me. Tell me your story there. Give me a number sentence. 3 is, then 1. What's the sign?
Oh, you guys look.
You could look at your number line.
Nope, that's not right.
Well, what numbers are you looking at under the number line? The 2 numbers. Just touch the 2 numbers. Touch 1 with 1 finger. 1, and put your other hand here. Okay. All right. 1 and 3. Okay. So which one is greater?
This one.
Well, show me. Show me. Yes.
That's the right one.
You just had to think about it. You had to think about it. Jonathan, tell me what yours is? Just read it in words, in numbers. Say 1 is,
Less than. 3 is greater than.
3 is greater than what?
1.
Thank you. You read it both ways. Did you see what he did? He said 1 is less than 3. 3 is greater than 1. You can say that one problem 2 ways, Jacob. Say yours for me, Jacob. I like that, Jonathan. That was good. So tell me 1 is less than.
Then greater.
No, you did it right. 1 is less than.
Greater.
1 is less than 3. Now we can do it the other way. 3 is greater than 1. We'll do this concept again. It takes a while to get it. Jonathan, I like that you read it both ways.
You know, it's like it's almost like. Is it already done?
Yes.
Recording?
We did a good job.
Recording? Is it done or
We did. No, I'm gonna end the lesson. Let's talk about what we did, and then you can. Well, I'll give you the treasure that I said you would get as a
And
reward
candy.
for the special project and
Candy, right?
Because you 3 have been doing all my recordings for me, and I thank you very much.
Yeah, we're supposed to.
Well, I asked you to, and you complied. So let's. Somebody tell me what did we talk about? Jonathan, what did we talk about today? What was the thing?
Less than or greater than.
And and what are we talking about? Less than or greater than sunshine, or less than or greater than
Numbers.
numbers? And numbers have a. Alyssa, you did very good, Jonathan.
Numbers
Have a.
value.
Thank you. Numbers have a value. Absolutely, they have a value.
You so happy.
I am, because you got the right answer. I am. Numbers have a value. The number line shows a value of numbers. We have the number 1,
Yes,
that has a value, 1 pencil. We have the number 2, it has a value, 2 pencils. They have values. That's why
And
we
we have the 3 pencils.
So does it matter where they are in order on the number line? It
If we
helps
had
us,
10 pencils,
yes.
that would be 10 pencils.
Numbers go in sequence, yes. Okay, I think you did a great job, and I think you do deserve a treasure. Thank you, Jonathan. I know you were tired and a little hungry. We'll see if we have some snacks, okay? Thank you very
Let me go
much.
I'm going to get the treasure box.
Okay.
Yeah, you get it. Treasure box.
It's all?
I'm trying, hold on.
Where is it?
Oh, I think it's on my desk.
Can I get it? No, I said I wanted to get it. Oh, thanks.